Sorry. Right. Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for your time. You have a busy place. You have another options to prefer. So thank you. My name is Waldemar Pera. I work in a partner in Latam, but my today is a personal speaking. Yeah, talking about my personal notes, what happened in the ransomware today. And the idea is starting to see what is my opinion with me in this fighting against the ransomware. Okay, that is the idea. Let me start it when you want. Yeah. Okay. This is a two-part sessions. Okay. This is the part one. Then you have another people, and then in 1 hour have the second part. Sorry, it's a repeat. Is the slot is possible together in the morning? Yes, but it's the repeat session today in the afternoon. My first part is focused around the part one is around the security around VCF. What means VCF security and why need pay attention in the VCF security, the infrastructure, the access manager, not only the workload. The workload is the part two. I'm talking NSX security now, vDefend, but this one starting with this. Why? When you see today the TTPs around ransomware, what is the use it for access or to taking control to provide for the guns around the ransomware, you see too much bigger around the command and script interpreter. But when you start in C, you had a lot of things around access in different small parts. But in the end, you're talking around 1/3. The problem is around access. So, okay, when you see this small part, maybe it's not important, but when you see the complete way, okay, we need to pay attention to this topic. Why? Because the other problem around the ransomware, too much people thinking in the recovery side part, the recovery stage. But when you compare the cost with prevent to the recovery, of course, the recovery is a worst case for the business. It's not the worst case in the economy or the cost for the recuperation. The problem is not the same a disaster recovery, side recovery, again, a cyber recovery. When you're talking a side recovery, you're talking RTO, that strategy, because you have things around. But we're talking about ransomware, the problem starting first. The backup is clean. How much go back in my backup to find something clean? My infrastructure to recovery is clean, because I'm not sure it's okay, my infrastructure, I recover the backup and wait maybe 2 weeks because the guns is sleeping with me around the infrastructure. And when you're talking about site recovery, to find the RPO and RTO is close impossible, because you don't know. It's only waiting for the backup for fixing everything. You had a mistake. And when you're talking about that, the main difference is this one, the isolate environment to recovery. It's a big challenge because it's not the backup, it's my infrastructure is healthy. It's not something strange, is sleeping, waiting. And again, that is the main focus when you're talking management problem. When you see this pyramid, it's all pyramid for Gartner, the old people, no, Waldemar, I am ready. I have vDefend and NSX security stuff to protect that, okay? Yes, I have the firewall to segment the network. Okay. I have the protection for ADS, IPS. Okay. I have protection for extreme behavior, NTA. Okay. And I have malware prevention. Okay. That is for the workloads. But my question is, what happened with the infrastructure? What happened in the below? And that is the case when you need thinking around VCF. What is the infrastructure handle? One is protect the privileged access to the management side. Because you have already things for protect the workload, but you missing protect the infrastructure. Everyone has privileged access to the console, to the vCenter, to the network manager, and destroy everything. And that is the problem. When you start in C, you need starting to thinking how split physical and logic access to the management plane. How see who is the user access. Is the same user you use for create my email and use only the password is enough for authentication for that privileged user? Or what happened is something is behavior. I have my admin in PTO, but now I see at the 4 a.m. something with that user increase to the management plane. If you forget that topic, you missing that topic, you hit something sleeping together with you, waiting to taking about. So you have a lot of capabilities around security, around this center, this field, a lot. And the problem is, what is starting for that way, put on that, what? Wait. The best thing is try, select some framework to alignment on something you prefer. You search and select what you prefer. Maybe this is more agnostic and it's possible align a lot of things around that. And include, sorry for this details, but you have area automation and cloud director for the cloud management platform. Yeah, because depends is an enterprise, it's a B2B, but in the end, the problem, the security, the risk to handle is the same. The first one, you are maybe today comfortable for allow for everyone to access to the console because it's easy from my house for remote site or what it doesn't care. I access to the center. Yes, in the same way you access, they can access to you. What is the problem? No, but I have my station. Yes, if something is sleeping in your station and taking you passwords, you have the station for the gangs. You provide one station for the gangs there. So why change? Create a special station inside in a protection side the management, like a sandbox. So everyone need go to that sandbox, cross maybe a firewall, maybe for some authentication, and work from that sandbox in very, very harness. Because it's no user stuff running, it's only for management. It's a privileged access. And use my personal station for my duty like an unprivileged user. Split both sides. Second one, understood. Privilege and not privilege is not the same. Maybe it's okay use only password for written email, but for access to the console, no. Because it's stolen your password, is the only authentication behavior is the password, you lost the fight. So, no talking about multi-factor authentication for everyone, but starting to use it for the privileged access to the platform. It's a small place, a small group the user, the privileged admin, yes. You need, you working technology, you accept the risk, so it's not the same for the guy reading the email, it's for us. When they're talking that, the second part, you have around VCF a single sign-on stuff. So it's possible to create the same identity for access to the vCenter, to access to the NSX manager, to access to area suite. in the simple way. So you have an identity provider. What is select? You have option for provide one single sign-on for management and workload domains, or maybe one single sign-on for management and some workload domain, and create another single sign-on maybe for isolate environment, or maybe use one for management and split 24 isolate environment. What depends the risk, depends the handle. If you need real isolate environment, maybe not share it the identity provider. In some case, no, it's okay, but you have the option. And the VCF provide for you the automation to create no manual stuff. More, starting with the VCF 5.1, you have option to integrate identity provider beyond LDAP and Active Directory. For example, you use Okta. Maybe your company provides some access for Okta, some modern things, not only password. And it's possible to provide that for VCF? Yes, of course. And you can integrate in the CSM manager to find that provider. So you are the company. You select what your identity provider is possible to provide a stronger authentication for the kingdom, management kingdom. yes, it's possible. More. Now, with VCF 5.2, Enter ID is all supported. So you had options. Now, the problem is, and again, it's not the end user, it's the privileged access user management. We need to improve the authentication, and you have the tools to the easy way to the old VCF. But, you know, inside the VMware infrastructure, you have some static password. And that static password, sometimes you remind, I need to change the root in the vSphere. What happens if you have in the same ECDC manager provide an automated way to change the password? And when you say they change the password, I don't see put VMware 123 bank because it's very common, yeah. And I see customers for 5 years with that password, and the guy knows the same. So you need change. You have a way to this. More, for other stuff, it's possible to create an automated rotation. And this possible included for create a define how time need 1 mode, 2 mode, 3 modes. You select your program and you forget. You are sure it's no static password environment. Maybe try keeping trying, and you see the log, you see something strange in behavior, you detect first. But don't leave a static password forever, especially because the people go find VMware 123 back. More. ECDC manager also define services account. How is it different? You remember when you need to connect something for automate, normally you create a usual password with console access. Service account, no. It's an account for handle the API, but not the console access. And ECDC handle that password, don't show to you, you don't know the password, you possibly rotate but never see it, because if you see in your station, the gang captured the password. So protect and reduce the expose your daily password, your daily user for this special thing. And it is included in the CDC manager. Second one, how much people put on the access to the vSphere to ECCH? You need really open the access for ECCH? Really? No, because sometimes, that is the answer. It's not always. Sometimes, maybe you need on that access. Okay. Select lockdown always and open the ECCH only when you need, and when you finish your task, close again. Because what is the common static password? The root vSphere. So, and again, you don't protect that, you forget everything. And when you're talking around VCF, the people, okay, I have network for segmentation, and usually the people thinking around overlay network for the warlords. It's okay. It's right, yes, it's now. It's a some firewall for basic network, it's okay. But what happened with the ECDC part? You know, it's possible today with the last VCF split the VM management side, the center, area suite, NSX, managed in a different VLAN when you run the big kernel to vSphere. And what you connect different VLAN from a routing? Maybe a firewall? Because isolate the management VM, isolate, you have, and again, the kingdom is the vSphere, is the access to the vSphere, you lost the fight, so reduce this possibility and take specific control for go to the vCenter, NCX, the manager stuff at the NC. And it's possible. It's not mandatory, but maybe it's a good practice. If you're starting to thinking, okay, I need to go with this now, what is starting this idea? What is the gun starting? Okay, it's not alone. You remember the old VMware validated design? The VMware validated design was recommendation, but no rules. But VCF is based in that one. So now when you install VCF, you follow in that way the old this VMware design, but you need to add more things about. And that's the idea with the VMware Validate solutions. And now you have specific things around identity handle. And tip, is VCF? Yeah, but it's too much thing is applicable to VMware vSphere Foundation also, because you have several things around vCenter, area suite, and the vSphere. So it's possible taking in that context and adapt for the environment to the VDF. Yes. Don't create the wheel from scratch. Use people thinking for you and go to more easy way. When talking about area suite, in the same topic, you have a lot of things in the variable side to see identity, see the log management. And again, I had management in PTO. Why? Somebody from somewhere access in the management plane at 4 EM with my admin in PTO. That is behavior strange. I need change and see the logs. Log inside. It's possible, for example, with the operation, put the compliance management pack to, okay, I installed today, 0 day, my stuff is correct. What happened in the day 2, in the day end? Is shifted. Okay, please check my environment, check my good things around the security and alarm, and at the same time it's possible to correct that. You have things. It's VCF. You have operations with there. Use it. And more, if you need to go to compliant things, PCI, NIST, wherever, you have a very good kit for that. What is the kit? Explain a lot of things. And the easy way, you have a spreadsheet. Open the spreadsheet, you have vCenter, vSphere, NSX, area suite, different stuff. And then you have the columns, okay, PCI, NIST, wherever. You select, okay, for the vCenter, NIST requiring something. Is already for the scratch or you need change something. It's easy the way. You need compliance, is you taking what you need compliance, you select what, and take my product against what is the rules, and what is okay, or need to change something to handle this. And also, in the last one, is you have script, PowerClick script to run, to checking everything. So, it's not starting, I have the framework, I need comply the framework. What is start at the beginning? You have the guide. Start for this, select a easy way to, yes, improve it and work. Okay, this is the first part with topic. Main concern, usually, the part of 2 is the 3 p.m. you want, is don't forget the management access. Please. The more common one that you see today, ransomware problems, is accessing the privileged access to the management. Normally, the people thinking only in the workload management. But if you forget this, you lost the fight because you have the backup, I don't know. But if you don't have the recovery place, the time for the recovery is too much long. So, and again, the cost to recovery against to the cost to prevent is more easy prevent. What if you go to the doctor to prevent, to curate? So try, keep prevent. And no, don't feel it's alone. You have our own VCF staff, enough tools to provide automation, to guidelines for this work. You have a lot of things around the word validate solution to starting to see what happened, what the rotate static password, one combine different identity provider for the access, include sandbox, include multi-factor authentication. See, take attention, the access in the management plane in strange times, in strange days. Please, because when the people, I have a customer, in the privileged user group, somebody creates a user and nothing see that until ransomware attack. When they go to, oh, 2 months ago, somebody created that user. And I don't know. Create a privileged access in your environment and do take care. When you see the problem, it's too much late. If you have time for more, this webinar, I have other sessions around other topics. It's talking about network security in the Kubernetes environment to network secure teams. So it's not black box, the Kubernetes. You need to see it because you have to handle the risk and taking more. Y si alguien habla español, podemos hacer preguntas después en español. Okay? Please, take the time for deliver the survival. The team classify and open or close the door for next year, for Barcelona or whatever. So please, I don't know, it's excellent. You select what you prefer, but you have the example there. And thank you for first part. It's just, and again, an open mode. It's possible to go a lot session, go deeper in this topic, but again, starter to take attention the access management. Thank you.